Evening, everyone. It's 6 o'clock, and this is your closing comment for Tuesday, December the 7th. And it is video number 1051. Okay, so we had some important numbers earlier in the day. We had October trade, which was trade balance, which was a negative 67.1 billion, and that was somewhat of an improvement from 80.9 billion. However, productivity was down to minus 5.2 from an expected minus 5, and that was because unit labor costs were up from 8.3 to 9.6. And that productivity number, by the way, is the worst number in 61 years. At 3 o'clock, we had consumer credit, which also showed a bit of an improvement, not up as much as last month, which was 27.8 billion, but it was still up 16.9 billion. So credit continues to expand. Excuse me. Blockbuster day. Dow up 492, NASDAQ up 461. That was the big winner, up over 3%. S&P up 95, just over 2%. The Russell up 51, 2.25%. Transports did very little, up 27. The VIX was down from a high during the morning of about 27 and change, closed 2189, down 529 or 19%. So moving back towards complacency, but certainly not anywhere near it. The chart on the screen is the oil, which was again up $2.50. As you can see, we're right under the trend line that it broke last Thursday. Pardon me, this is a weekly, so 2 weeks ago. We're right back up to the top. Last week's high was 72.93. This week's high is 73.03. A look at it on the daily give you a little bit better idea of what that area looks like. This is 75, should be a problem in there. But we did regain the 200-day MA. The red line is the 100-day. The blue line is the 20-day. And as you can see, the 5 has already turned up. So we'll see whether or not we can get back through 75. Not really sure. The gold did very little, up 520. And Bitcoin, which finished the day at just over 50,600, was up 1540. It actually was up double that earlier in the day before giving up half. The dollar was basically unchanged, up 4 cents, and the long bond was down 5/8 of a point. Intel, which this morning was up $4.20 on the news of spinning out or selling off or IPOing Mobileye, their driverless vehicle division, could only manage to hold on to $1.58 of that gain. So instead of being up 8.2 like it was this morning, it finished up 3.1. NVIDIA had a monster of a day also, 324.27, up just under 24 or 8%. AutoZone and Toll Brothers had earnings. AutoZone, they actually both beat. AutoZone 2023.57, up 7.6%, 143.58. The interesting one was Toll Brothers, which was only up a little, 0.33% at 71.50, up about 26 cents. They beat both top and bottom line, even though their production was down. And the reason for that is that their average selling price, they are high end, their average selling price went from $840 last quarter to 922. That's a 10% increase in the cost of their newly built homes. Yesterday I mentioned Insignia, ISIG. There was no news yesterday. The stock went from 494 to 1571, and then closed at 932. With a low of 932 today, and it closed 1020, down 485 or 32%. So yesterday it was up 204%. Today it was down a third of that. ESNC, this is a biopharma company. In February, when all of the meme stocks were really hot, and anybody with any kind of headline availability, this company has a new type of non-addictive opioid, ran up as high as $23.99. On Friday it closed $1.25. Today it traded as high as $3.52, closed $2.67, up $1.32 or 98%. So clearly one of the bigger winners of the day. All right, everyone, I'll be back first thing in the morning.